What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Driven by DN. Today we're going to be doing a walk around on my 2021 Toyota Camry XSE. I did do a full review of this vehicle on my last video, so please check that out if you're interested in seeing a more in-depth view of that car. As you can see, this car is in the pearl white exterior. Toyota calls it the windshield pearl interior, and inside is the cockpit red interior, as you can see. Let's hop in and get us started. As you can see, very quiet startup. Wasn't really a cold start since I just got here to film this video, but very smooth startup. Let me check my camera real quick, make sure everything's in line. All right, everything seems to be good. All right, let's take this out on a drive. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon today in Houston, Texas. Gonna tick out on this light over here. Actually, I'll take on this back road first, show you how smooth this car is, even with a little rough road. So this Camry is the 4-cylinder version, makes 206 horsepower, 186 pound-feet of torque, 8-speed automatic transmission, 27 city highway, I'm so sorry, I meant 20 miles per gallon. I'm not it. Oh my god, guys, I meant 27 miles per gallon city, 38 highway, 31 combined. And I have been averaging around 30.5 for the past around 31,000 miles I've had this car. As you can see, it's one of the rougher roads of Houston, so it does take bumps a little harder than stock Camry, since I do have this on the Epoch Pro lowering kit, but the springs don't make it so that it's uncomfortable. It's just more stiff, and honestly I like it that way since it makes it feel a little more sportier. But yes, this Camry is very, very comfortable to drive, stock or not. As long as you don't get like cheap lowering springs or very cheap coilovers, you'll be all right. Hope that sun isn't too much. That's gonna ruin my video, isn't it? As you can see, very, very beautiful and spacious cabin. We have a 9-inch infotainment display right there, a dual zone automatic climate control, 2 real analog gauges, and a digital sensor display that displays things like your speed, your gas mileage, music, tire pressure, and things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and make a left here. So some features this car has. It has all the standard Toyota safety sense things like radar cruise control, forward collision warning, lane keep assist, and this one, because of the XSE model, it does have the blind spot monitoring and the rear cross traffic alert that is paired with that. Works very well. Everything works well. The radar cruise control works very well even in the city, but I don't see don't really use it since I like driving my car, but when I am really like tired and out of it, I'll just let it take control of the gas and I'll just steer. It does have a lane censoring feature where it does steer for you on the highway, but it's definitely not autonomous or autopilot or anything like that, so you do have to keep your hands on the wheel and pay attention to the road at all times. So yeah, I am going to try my best to get out of the sun here soon. We're gonna start heading south once we hit this road up ahead. So I've had this car for around 10 months now. I honestly don't feel like doing the math right now, but I've had it since May of 2023, and I've put around 31,000 miles on it since I bought it. It had 16,000 when I got it, and now it's at 48, so around 32,000 miles. And it's been a great car. Never had a single issue with it. The only issue I've ever had with it was the blower motor made noise. But the funny thing is, when I brought it to the dealer to get a service, it magically fixed itself when I was trying to show it to the technician. So yeah, and it never made a noise again. So it kind of made me look insane and delusional. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad it fixed itself, right? Didn't have to go through the hassle of waiting for the dealer to check it out or have them bring it through warranty claims or things like that. God, the sun is like beaming today, guys. Yeah, I apologize for this part of the drive. I'm trying to see if it's hindering. It's definitely hindering the view, but I do apologize for that. But I promise I will turn soon. Yeah, a couple of features. It has automatic high beams, traction control off, all the doors, trunks, things like that, automatic headlights, windshield wipers, which are surprisingly for some reason not automatic, which I find kind of surprising. I guess they're saving that feature for their Lexuses, but that would be something good to have. But it's not that serious if we're being honest. It doesn't really rain here where I live a lot anyways, so yeah, not that big of a deal. You can see down here we have 3 drive modes: Eco, Normal, and Sport. Those just basically change how the transmission shifts. Sport makes it shift more aggressively, but it doesn't really make the car any faster. It's more zippy, if that makes sense. And brake hold feature, basically when you're sitting at a red light and you're trying to keep the brakes on, but you don't want to like keep your foot on the brake, it'll hold it for you. Kind of like how like some electric cars like Tesla have. And over here you have your heated seats controls, which Camry's if option with it do come with ventilated seating, but this one doesn't have it, unfortunately, which I am kind of sad about since I do live in a very hot place. But I guess the AC makes up for it. It works very, very well. Yeah, we're gonna be getting out the sun here soon, guys. I promise. The engine is very smooth. Transmission shifts so flawlessly. Can't even tell the thing is shifting unless you're like looking at the tachometer. But extremely smooth engine and transmission. Works flawlessly together, and I'm really proud of Toyota for making such a seamless car. I previously had a Lexus LS 430, so of course that was like out of this world smooth. Still the favorite, my most favorite car I've ever driven. But this car isn't that far behind, if I'm being completely honest. Let's see, which route should I take? Because I'm trying to get out this sun, right? Because I know the sun is like killing the video right now. But yeah, while we're at the stoplight, I'll just show more of the interior. You can see leather on the door pockets. Cup holder here, 2 here, 1 more in that door panel over there. This is just a phone mount I added. It's MagSafe. Down here is a wireless charger, cigarette lighter. What else? Steering wheel. This is the directional pad for the screen in the middle there. Volume control, voice command, Bluetooth, and this is just a return for that screen. This is to set the distance and the lane guide control for the cruise control right here. This is to skip and rewind, and this is the audio source button. As you can see, this car has pretty good passing power, so passing people won't be an issue in this car. Yeah, this road is pretty rough, and this car isn't doing that bad of a job, if I'm being honest. Especially keeping in mind that it is lowered. So some mods that I've done to this car besides the Evoque lowering kit, I mean, I honestly don't know if you would call it mods, but it's just aesthetic things. Window visors all around for them. They have the chrome trim. Oh my god, the sun, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. But just look around, you know. Yeah, these right here, and a roof spoiler in the back. It's like a little spoiler over the back window. You'll see that in my review video, or you can see at the beginning. I'm pretty sure I walked around it, and it was on frame, hopefully. It has blind spot monitoring, but since no one's there, can't really test it out yet. Currently some construction here, and we're taking our turn at this light up here. Finally, man, the sun here is deadly, even in like middle of February. Yeah, wait till it gets to summer, guys. We're gonna be cooking again. This car does have a pretty good sound system for it being the base sound system. I believe the JBL has 9 speakers. This one only has 6, but sounds amazing. I don't have any complaints about that at all. Has AM/FM radio, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM radio. Yeah, everything. The CarPlay and Android Auto are wired, but you can always get a dongle off Amazon to make it wireless if you desire. Yeah, this car does have the big panoramic sunroof, but I won't open that since it's probably gonna blind the camera right now. But it's a beautiful sunroof, very big, opens all the way. And to my knowledge, is a very big issue for some of the Camrys, where the sunroofs would just stop working, and it would just completely stop moving at all. So people would be unable to like close it, and it'll be stuck open, and it would be a $7,000 repair bill just to like take out the whole sunroof and put a new one in. So I honestly, I really hope I don't have to go through that, since my warranty is gone, and my I didn't buy any extended warranty for that. But yeah, mainly when I use it, I just tilt it up. I try not to like open it all the way, just in case. If it does, worst case, I guess I'll find like a way to like manually close it and just never ever open it again. Up here you have the home link mirror, 3 settings for garage or gates, whatever you want to program there. Up there, sunroof control, SOS button. I'm pretty sure it's called Toyota Safety Connect. It will notify emergency services if you're ever involved in an accident, or if you ever press the button. Up there, dome lights and stuff, fully LED, by the way. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna put in sport here, test out this acceleration a little. Foot down to the ground, traction control on, and that's 44. I'm telling you guys, it's not that slow. People say it's slow, and honestly I agree, but once you think about like the purpose of this car, you know, it's to be a commuter. It's not a race car, even though it is an XSE sport model, but it's not a race car. It's supposed to get you to school, to work, to your friend's house, things like that. So it's plenty fast enough to do your daily activities, and in style even. It's a beautiful car. I get more compliments in this car than I have ever gotten in my Lexus. This guy wants to be an ass and not let me in. Yeah, this car gets like a lot of compliments, especially when they see the red interior. They're like, oh my god, this car has a red interior. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, I was surprised too. Like the 7th generation to this 8th generation, the redesign, I remember being like 12 years old, 13 years old, or something like that, and seeing this, and I was like, damn. Because the 2017 and the 2018 look like 2 completely different cars. Like, even the 2017 top of the line XSE model looked pretty bland, and like had like a normal like basic interior that you would associate with like an economy car. Once they hit that 2018 mark, like it completely changed. Like the car outside, aggressive, sporty, or luxury oriented if you go for the LE and XLE, but for the sport models, beautiful inside and out. This is the facelift model. They started doing this in 2021, and this one is the 2021, so it is the facelift model. Differences are outside, the front is a little tweaked. The headlights and the taillights are smoked, and this screen is new. It's now up here, where the pre-facelift 2018 or 2021, it will be down here, and the AC vents would be like right up there. Yeah, so this is the facelift model, and I believe 2024 is the last year they're ever gonna make them in this body style. The 2025 is gonna be that new body style with the all hybrid motor. And yeah, but I'll definitely review that car when they start hitting dealer lots. So we're coming up on a little bit of an empty stretch, I guess. No red lights, no anything, so I'm just gonna be quiet and let y'all enjoy the ride. Let me check one more time, see if my camera's doing all right. Yeah, it's doing perfect. All right, well, sit back and enjoy the ride, guys. So I can see in here, the idle is very quiet. All you can really hear is the air conditioner working and the fans in the front, but not much of the engine at all, and no vibrations anywhere, not even in the steering wheel, in the gear shifter, even in the seat. Like, you can't, honestly, you can't feel the car's running. Like, you can hear it obviously, but you can't feel it, especially when like you're in neutral. Like, it's like the car is off, man. So yeah, Toyota did a great job with this car. Very smooth, very refined is what I would say, especially for the drastic change they made from the previous generation to this one, and for them to perfect it this well, it amazes me. I am curious to see the improvements they'll put in the 2025 one, though. I mean, I can't imagine how amazing that car would ride if this car already rides this well. Yeah, and we'll have to see with a hybrid powertrain how that's gonna work, how smooth it is, since it's gonna be standard for all models, regardless of trim. So, must be good, right? As you can see, plenty of power, passing power. No, not a sluggish ride, man. Not a sluggish ride. Definitely gets out of its own way. I mean, 0 to 60 still almost 8 seconds, but it's a Camry, man, you know? Like, I came from a V8, so if I'm being completely truthful, I am used to speed. I'm used to putting my foot down and getting shoved back into my seat. Like, and then just looking down and seeing 60 on the gauge, just like that. But in this car, at first, I had that withdrawal feeling, right? Feeling like I downgraded. But as I moved on, I realized even though this car doesn't have the speed, it's still an enjoyable drive. It handles great. It gets excellent fuel economy. I get 430 miles on a full tank. That's mixed city and highway, so that's absolutely great. On the highway, if I'm driving conservatively, I can easily get 39-40 miles a gallon. I've gone as high as 44 on the highway before, and in the city, if I drive normal, around 28, 29, just like they estimated. Right now, we're at, I mean, if you see the gauge right there, like, I would estimate that's like between 20 and 30, and it's a little over to the right, so I would assume like 26, since we were kind of driving aggressively back there when I kept flooring it. But yeah, I was just wanting to demonstrate to y'all what this car could do. But yeah, pretty good fuel economy, as you can see right there, almost 26, 27 miles a gallon. And we were driving pretty aggressively, and there was pretty moderate traffic. A lot of stop and go. As you can see, once we hit more of dusk, you can see all the blue lighting all around the cabin, and the screen turn into dark mode. Yeah, I always have my lights on auto, since if you don't have it on auto, it would be on DRL off, and that means when you're driving during the day, your daytime running lights are not going to be on. So, like, I see a lot of Camry owners doing that, and I never really understood why, because the front DRLs make the car look way better, and some people just drive like dark, you know? And like, if you have a car that has a beautiful set of daytime running lights, why not use them? But yeah, maybe that's just me, because like, I'm kind of a really big car guy, so I care about how my car looks. Wash it every week, sometimes even twice a week. It's always squeaky clean. Clean all the wheels. Yeah, make sure it's very presentable. Just for, you know, my good feeling. Even if no one else cares, I care, you know? It's my car. It makes me happy. So that's all that matters. So yeah, we're gonna pull in this park up here and I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this drive so far. Again, I apologize for all the sun that was in the camera earlier. But now that we've gotten into a better like lighting position, this car is definitely doing it nice. Go ahead and park up over here. Take y'all on one last walk around of the exterior. Oh, let me show you the backup camera real quick. I believe I haven't showed that yet. Right there. Has all the lines. You can even go into wide angle. All the trajectory moves of your wheel. Yeah, really nice backup camera. Yeah, that concludes this drive, guys. See what fuel economy we got. 25 miles per gallon over 28 minutes and 9.2 miles. I said that's not bad for how aggressive we were driving, right, guys? Not bad at all. Oh, I did upgrade these to LEDs. They were normal halogens before, and I hated how dim they were. But yeah, this is the exterior, guys. One last time. You can see the LED headlights in action. Also, the rear LED taillights and quad exhaust right there. It's really truly only dual exhaust. Only two of them work, but they are split into 4 tips, so it does look really nice. And this was the roof spoiler I was talking about before. I think I honestly think that's the best mod I've ever done to this car. Like, I feel like it gives it so much more character. It makes it so much more beautiful. And the wind deflectors I mentioned before. I did spray paint these red, but me and my friend kind of jerry-rigged that, so that's not really that wasn't really professional work. But I mean, it looks good, right? It doesn't look that bad. We just like taped up like the whole like half of the car, and we just spray painted it with high like temperature what is it called, engine spray paint, so it wouldn't peel. And yeah, one last look of the interior, guys. Back seat. Say hi to Mr. Bun Bun, guys. It's my little backseat child. And yeah, that's it, guys. Again, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. I will definitely be producing a lot more content soon. I have a video that will be dropping on Tuesday on a Toyota Highlander, hopefully, if weather conditions permit me to record that video on Monday. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all days. Stay blessed. Peace.